pretty good. I have my dog right over here. I love you, son. Love you, honey. Daddy loves you. And we welcome all dogs into my YouTube channel. Before we get into that, let's take care of a few stuff. Be right with you guys. Looks like I'm rocking and rolling. I'm ready to go. All right. I am like ready to go. Nobody has any idea. All right, I'm ready. What's up, everybody? CJ Hawkins here, and tonight I'm playing some more Madden NFL 20 on the PlayStation 4, and I am in mid-season, and I have made it this far as the starting quarterback of the Oakland Raiders, soon to be Vegas Raiders. Those of you that don't know, I have my doggy right here. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Hi. See, that's how you love. Show some love, compassion, right? Love you too. Hey, Brookhound, message for you there, bitch. And I normally don't talk like this. Good way to destroy your YouTube channel by abusing and spitting on your dog. They're the most innocent creatures out there. They're the most innocent pets ever. And you got the freaking nerve to hurt your own dog? And people in the wrestling community, people all over the world were trashing you, and you know what? You deserve every single backlash you ever gotten. See, on my channel, I welcome all animals, even if they want to tackle me and just want to lick my face. I don't even care. I love them. I don't spit or abuse them and throw them forcefully. It's not how I treat my animals. I have two Yorkies I have one Yorkie and a Sookie Terrier over at my parents' house. But I'm part of their lives as well. That's my parents' family dogs. The one you just saw was a Bichon. She's my little daughter. It's my wife's dog, and it's me and my wife's dog. It's our family dog. I just wanted to get that rant out there. It just makes me sick to see somebody like you to ruin your channel. You know what? You deserve every backlash you ever get. You know what? I'll never want to see you ever again because you don't deserve a platform. I know, Tasha. I know. Hey, you want to be my backup coach? Come on. It's just my dog. See, that's how you treat your dog. See, I don't care if I lose a game, and it's just that I was just disgusted about what I saw. But anyways, let's do some weekly training. It's just that freaking made me sick to my stomach. That just made me sick to my stomach. Freaking bitch. She gets everything she deserves. I don't ever want to see her ever again. And for anybody that defends her, Don't even bother defending her. I don't want to hear your excuses. You can take your excuses and shove it up your ass because I don't want to hear it. You have no room to even defend that bitch.
Show me what you got.
Ow, don't judge her for what she did. It was an accident. An accident, my ass.
Shoot.
I'm sorry to talk like that.
You ready? Ready.
Just really upset me.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw. Deep rip. Deep rip.
All right.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Let's go.
It's not good.
Ready, ready. 15 body. 15 body. Ready?
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday. Good job.
All right, 3 out of 5. Hang on one sec, guys.
So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got heroes, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Say packet of what he knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes.
I'm trying to turn off the frickin' volume, not because I'm a music hater, it's just I don't want to get copyrighted by YouTube. Hopefully everybody understands. Even though this music is not my cup of tea, it's just that I'm not proving it to be a music hater, it's just that I just don't want to get flagged or copyrighted by YouTube. You know how YouTube is. Let's upgrade the player. How I can bring my pet Tashi to go like this. Right. Here we go. Raiders Stadium. They can't call it the Oakland Memorial Coliseum. That's what they used to call it. A regular season game and a playoffs game, while my dog could just climb up on me and give me kisses.
You're locked into the NFL.
I wouldn't even
on
care.
EA Sports.
It's better than spitting on your dog and abusing your dog. I'm still mad about that too, as you can tell.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Check back, check back.
Hit it.
The first carry now for Doug Martin.
There we go.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoopful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight
There we
end,
go.
complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes.
There you go, there you go.
See more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Martin. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
2nd
gain.
and 4.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
By your
taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
There we go.
On 2nd down, Martin.
Nice. We didn't make it.
The 6-yard line on a pickup of 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
That's what I got to work on.
Either side they
I get
pick,
close to the
throwing it, running it,
red zone, and then
be
I don't
easy.
get my opportunities to score. We missed a field goal? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? We missed a field goal?
That coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium.
Look at our offense is a
First
machine.
weekend in November.
Yeah, he was like a Mack truck.
Past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd down now.
Come on.
It's Martin. There goes Martin.
He's
First
gone.
down and more.
He could go.
And he's
Touchdown,
in.
Raiders!
Raiders. Doug Martin with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Oh, yeah.
And the Raiders are back within a score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.
Maybe they
I
did.
agree with you
Who
on
knows?
that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Let's go. 60 out more.
Can't believe what I've been hearing about Antonio Brown. He may not be playing for the remainder of the season because he wants to retire because he's a crybaby.
Moving the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Looking to throw on second down. Hawkins.
Oh, look at this. And I'm running. And I'm juking. Boosh. Boosh. Go down.
The 15
I went down.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Touchdown, Raider!
Raider touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
– 17-10.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Let's go, defense.
The third quarter starts with a run by Martin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They run it again with Martin.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? You just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Back to throw. Hawkins. Oh,
that was a dumb move. Hey, I like the announcer on the game since my last day. That is freaking awesome.
And that's when he's
that is so incredible.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
He didn't know. And I'm running. And I'm joking.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hey, Coach Patricia for the Detroit Lions. How you like me, buddy? Could have gotten me in the draft, but what do you have in your quarterback, Matthew Stafford? He's a good quarterback, but not a great quarterback. I don't know. I think it's about time to get rid of Matthew Stafford.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Might as well just call it career.
And a 10th carry here for Martin. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tavon Wilson up to make the tackle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards the pickup there. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it.
Blitz coming and
no protection.
Matt Longacre.
That's ridiculous.
And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as
touchdown, Raider.
End zone for a Raider touchdown. Doug Martin with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 30...
All right, here we go. We're at the 38-yard line. I wonder if they punted or something.
Go! 30 base.
On 1st and 10, Hawkins.
What the hell was that? I was trying to run and get away, but he just stood there and run.
These strong safeties,
It's like
some
a freaking
people may not
glitch.
realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
EA,
It really is,
seriously,
because they're hybrids.
fix your
Half
glitches.
linebacker, half defensive back.
Look
The
at this.
linebacker in him on that play
Try to get
emerged.
out of the way, and I'm stuck. Totally ridiculous, man.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, a give to Martin. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. On the run, he'll let this go.
Catch.
It's caught inside the... On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders.
903, that used to be one of my favorite plays.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd
Then I would
and
score
long, so the
touchdown.
old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Look at that. Oh.
And on this one, he'll
And
get
I
to
go
the
down.
15, right at the 15-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad
Into the
scramble
third
there on
quarter.
1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Down. 15 body. 15 body.
To throw on 2nd down, Hawkins sliding out of the pocket.
Touchdown.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their
I think
lead.
Detroit Lions have
They had the lead
given
in the
up.
4th, but still passing. Finding the...
They have completely given up.
On 1st down, Hawkins flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
By the diva,
An excellent
Antonio
way to
Brown.
start the drive there, 18 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And I think this defense
Nowhere
knew
to
what was
run.
coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That was a
A
stupid
second
move.
down throw for the end
By
zone, but
truly.
it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because...
Can't believe they got stopped. 31-24. I need to put the final nail in the
Oakland ready
coffin.
to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they
Goodbye.
have 3 timeouts. So do you run
He's
the football
gone.
here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Flushed out right.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. I'm like a Mack truck.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it's Martin. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete.
I was going to try to run
lucky it wasn't
towards the end zone.
as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
A dentist without a license.
Time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Touchdown! Raiders!
Could seal it.
Okay, I guess that's it for the Detroit Lions.
Well, it'd be real easy
Yours
to say
truly
they are firmly
is
controlling
winning
right now,
and winning and winning
I'm
and
looking
winning.
at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
That's true. 15 seconds.
On the ready.
That's it.
The Raiders
That is
likely
it.
going to
That's
get
all
out of
she
this
wrote.
with a victory as they take a knee. And the Lions
Use their
quickly now
final
going to use the last of their timeouts.
They used their final
As they
timeout.
stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Okay. That's all they had. 42-21 by the Browns.
Down to a knee one more time,
Could
and
be
that
playing
should just
playoffs.
about do it. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime
the big one
obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Oakland, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?
All right, so now we are 5-3. The Lions are 3-5. I'm glad we're not like the Lions. We've won 3 games in a row. I'm going to try to keep it that way. Field general upgraded. Advanced week. I will. Let's go to next week. View text message to head coach. Thursday night game preparation creates trade-offs between moral and in-game presentation. Short week ahead of us. It's going to be hard to get offense mentally prepared and give their bodies to. We'll have to choose. Do we want the guys mentally prepared but tired, or well rested but less prepared? Yeah, I agree. Especially after our win last week, you guys earned some downtime. Moral boost. Breakout teammate, help the player. Okay, we're really in sync last week. I had those deep themselves over a few plays. We destined for big things, bro. Let's double down this week when we're done with the Bolts. They're going to be calling us the best 1-2 punch in the league. Looks like you and I are going head to head this week. I feel bad for you. No quarterback should have to face me ever. Alright, okay, I can appreciate a little cockiness. Can't wait to see you back it up on the field. I guess I could start my weekly training. We gotta win. I just want to win. I want winners. The Diva, Antonio Brown.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Got it.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. Be firm. Be firm. Ready, ready. 8, read. Go.
Alright, that's 2.
Break. Alright. Set, ready. 60 outlaw.
Alright.
Hit it.
It's 4.
Ready,
This
set.
is it. We are going for gold.
Five.
Alright.
Hey, man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're going to be just fine.
Khalil Mack. The modern day Lawrence Taylor. That's what he is. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a money good man. Not really. Alright, Raider Stadium. We're playing the Bolts. The LA Chargers. I need to not call them the San Diego Chargers. Why did I call them the San Diego Chargers? They're the LA Chargers. I don't know. Whatever. Don't know why I said the San Diego Chargers. Phil Rivers, what a great career he's had, but he just can't appear in the Super Bowl, which is a shame. But there has been a lot of great athletes that are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame have never appeared in the Super
We
Bowl.
are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
I
And
love
nowadays,
those
I don't think you can get
entrances
by
with
for long
pyro.
periods of time without
They
a
use
top
more
flight
pyro than
quarterback.
WWE ever
The way
does.
the game is played,
They don't even
with
use
all
pyro
the
anymore.
responsibility he has, and
They
how the
only
game
use it
flows
at
through him,
WrestleMania
if he's not on the
or
top
at
of his
Sweet
game,
Saudi Money.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right, here we go.
Down. 18 Gators.
We got four.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin. But he
There we
breaks
go.
through
Oh, he
another
jumped over
tackle.
him.
And some nifty
Oh, yeah.
running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On second down, it's Martin. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw
49ers
on third down. Hawkins, flush to his right. He's got his man. It's Williams.
Touchdown, Raiders!
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams.
Can't believe the 49ers
His third
are
touchdown now
7-1.
And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know.
Oh, it's a tie game, 7-7. Philip Rivers is not. He is not playing around.
50, play.
Throwing on first down, Hawkins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coaches
Cock
said football is
rule.
really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He turned that into a nice
32.
gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd and 2, Hawkins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I don't know why I went for that.
You ready?
On 1st and 10, Hawkins flushed out right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Martin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Hawkins. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
I think this is where the Eagles have their bye week.
Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Back to throw. Hawkins.
Catch.
This is
caught
inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about
touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin.
Oh, boy.
Ready. 90, Wolf. 58, come on. Set the tone, defense. Now.
All right, here we go.
First down. Hawkins escaping the pressure right. And Martin's got it complete.
He's just wide open.
All the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid game.
And I'm running and I'm juking.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall off? And he
touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin. That's the first.
There we go. The diva.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Really?
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
4 yards.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Like a freaking machine out there.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Oh, the Chargers had an opportunity to score a touchdown against us.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go...
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 55 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
There you go.
Pretty good arm, too.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Richard. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here.
Oh, great.
We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Hawkins.
Come on.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up.
That was a terrible throw. In my opinion, a terrible decision. What happened? An interception?
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence.
There we go.
Okay,
Touchdown, Raiders!
Zone for a Raider touchdown. Ryan Graham, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start.
So the Chargers scored a touchdown.
They start the drive with Martin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Hawkins flush to his right. He may try and run
for
the
first down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped. Good coverage downfield. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
On the flag.
And here's the thing.
Hold it against us, right?
Anytime you get the first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything.
We'll take it.
He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Back to throw. Hawkins. This is caught.
Catch
And
and
they corral him just a couple yards
probably I
shy
should
of the
have
end
took my
zone.
chance at the
12 more
end
yards
zone.
there and another first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them.
And he
Touchdown.
fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
And that should do it for the LA Chargers. Jeez, what did Philip Rivers do? Throw an interception, or did somebody fumbled?
First down. Here's the run with Martin.
It's never good.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your...
And another touchdown by the
Raiders. Antonio Brown hitting
The
double
diva.
digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders take
And the
advantage
diva
of field
gets his
position
touchdown.
on the turnover to cash this one in. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood?
Jeez.
70, Indy.
Throwing on first down. Hawkins flushed out right.
Go.
And he will get
And another
into the end
touchdown.
zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
48-17.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared.
Oh, I'm getting tired of playing them. Chargers are making me yawn.
Go. And two stop. Hey, tight down. There you go.
On first down, Martin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Martin.
Goodbye.
Martin flexing the
Oh, my
muscle.
God.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. Boom.
Jeez.
Fighting through tackles. That's a big-time run there by Martin. 53 yards.
Not bad.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's a give to Rashard.
There he goes.
He's got the first down inside the 10.
And he just scored a touchdown.
Score again.
Didn't even mean to do it, but I guess the Chargers defense just lay down and gave
I
up.
tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already. Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Yeah, boy.
Stand up. Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew?
6 and 3.
Maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.
So for the Raiders, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week.
Yeah, I know. It's bad for them. You know, maybe we aren't ready to be the NFL Premier Combo. We have the talent for it, but I think I was getting ahead of myself. Good game. I wish I could say the better team won, but well, you know, for real though, you got talent. I was impressed with everything I saw from you this week. Keep it up. Thank you. Your legacy grows. I think I'm going to play one more game and then I'm going to wrap it up for the evening. And I've got you figured out. Your habits, your tendencies, you're not a player, and that's will be your downfall this week. Really? Don't get me going, man. Do not get my going this week. It is not in your best interest, I promise you. Okay? Alright. Your owner sucks. And good thing they got rid of, who was that freaking head coach they had for 14 seasons? Oh, I'm sorry, 16 seasons. What's his name? Marvin Lewis. They finally got rid of him. I wonder who their head coach is.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there. We got a big game on Sunday.
Damn right.
Set, ready? 30 base. Ready?
Ugh.
Down. 90, Wolf. Hit it.
Jeez.
Go now. 8, read. 5.
Good catch.
60 outlaw.
I was looking on my phone for messages.
On the set. Get it. Get it.
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
Bronze earned. Still not good. Juju Smith. I don't know, man. Scrambler upgrade? Hey, why not? Why not? We're gonna play one more game and then we're done. Alright, here we go. Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. Oh, man. 4 and 5 Bengals. They're a middle of the pack kind of team.
Matching hundreds. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on E! EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game
division.
is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Can't say Houston, LA, and the Jets are in the hunt. Who's this new head coach?
Ready, break. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
They'll run on first down. Martin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later.
That would have been picked off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A solid relief here down on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
There we go.
That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
That is my dog. Barking at the neighbors.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now they stand in first place in their division.
Unlike other certain YouTubers.
Come January.
Yeah, let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
There we go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, Patriots are up 7-0 over the Eagles.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That
Good
is
catch.
caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Come on.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Martin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Martin, and he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, it's Martin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run. Martin.
Touchdown. Raiders.
For a Raider touchdown.
Browns won
Doug Martin.
31-7 over the Steelers.
12 on the year.
Jeez.
On first and 10, Hawkins. And another run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
Sorry for yawning.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time.
That's exactly what they're going to be calling for the rest of the
year. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Come a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag
down.
They bungled. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Touchdown, Raiders! Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just...
Sorry for yawning.
Ready up. Mike by two. Three bud.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught.
Antonio Brown catches it, and I bust on him, calling him the diva.
Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Too bad they're all leaving to go to Douglas.
Off play action. Hawkins eluding the pressure.
I'm surprised in this game they don't have the new Raider Stadium or the new Rams Stadium.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Doesn't make any sense.
This big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense is trying to really stop him.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well set your watch to that. He does it every game.
Think about 2013. The only player in NFL history to have at least 5 catches and at least 50 yards in every single game in an NFL season. So that's not just talent. That's durability. That's dependability. That's a guy who really wants to play each and every week.
All right, here we go.
They'll run for it with Martin. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're...
A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the and then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. Powers over it.
Just fed in his pads, didn't he?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's a man they call
These Cincinnati Bengals are really
gobbles up
putting
catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. That is over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Raiders are pouring it on.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score.
Go now, 30 base. Ready?
On 1st down, Hawkins flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
So what?
There we go. 49-10. That's how bored I am.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those
Video
fingers.
game, really?
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Breaking the
And
fourth
while
wall.
we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile.
There goes Doug Martin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Doug Martin with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the silver and black continue to roll. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is
Pretty much over.
on first down. Martin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Run out the clock.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Martin. Still on his feet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has
No, I
always
can beat the
talked about
Bengals
when
with
you
my
have great
eyes
vision.
closed.
You're not
That's how good the
consciously
Raiders
thinking
are.
about your cuts and your moves.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I can beat the Bengals with my eyes closed. Nobody would care. That's how boring the Bengals are.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The
So,
linebacker Preston Brown
exhausted by
brings him
that.
down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
But you guys are too late.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the
That's the new
coaches
Bengals head coach. You got a
why
long
didn't you
way
do
to
that?
go, buddy.
And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play,
Maybe
and we
we
just
gotta
play
bring
them all
back
the way through. Now,
Marvin
in certain
Lewis.
situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brent.
That was one boring game. I was bored out of my mind against the Bengals. You saw me how bored I was. I almost fell asleep, and I could still win the game over the freaking Bengals while falling asleep. That's how boring the Bengals are. Alright, folks, that about wraps it up here. And I'm sorry I had to get that little tirade I had off my chest, because that really upset me about what happened a couple of days ago. And the girl got everything she deserved. Let's take a look at the standings. Wow, Browns are leading the NFL. Whoever thought, right? Browns, Titans, Patriots, Colts, Raiders. AFC North, the Browns are up first place, 8-2. Wow. Would you imagine if they do that for real? Titans 8-2. Patriots 8-2. Raiders 7-3. I wish we were 8-2. Meanwhile, the NFC, Packers 7-3. Bears and Vikings are still in the playoff hunt. Falcons, Saints, Panthers, and Buccaneers all suck, but Panthers, Saints, and Falcons are tied. NFC East, the Cowboys are in first place, and Eagles are last. Oh boy. Maybe I should go to the Eagles. Look at this. The 49ers and the Cardinals are, well, 49ers are 7-3, and the Cardinals are 7-4. Oh boy. Man. Alright, folks, that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching my stream. Like, subscribe, favorite. I am CJ Hawkins, and I am out of here. And we got 6 more games to go. Will I make the playoffs? We'll see. I'm CJ Hawkins, and I'm out of here. See ya.